In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to run a year-end in Xero. By the end, you'll know exactly where to go, what to change, and what those changes mean for your reports and balances. Before we start, a quick note on what year-end means in Xero. Xero doesn't require a manual close like traditional systems. Instead, it uses your financial year settings to determine reporting periods and how results roll into retained earnings. That means setting the correct year-end date is essential for accurate profit and loss and balance sheet reports. It's also a good idea to reconcile your bank accounts, finalize bills and invoices, and download key reports like a trial balance as of year-end so you have a clean cutoff. Let's walk through the update together. Open Xero and go to the main navigation bar. Click Accounting to open the accounting area. From there, choose Accounting Settings to access the organization level configuration for your books. On the Settings page, open Financial Settings. This is where Xero stores your financial year-end and other organization-wide accounting preferences. Find the Financial Year-End section and click Change. You'll see options to pick the month and the day. Select the month and date that match your official fiscal year-end as required by your jurisdiction or as agreed with your accountant. Take a moment to double-check the selection. The month sets the final month of your financial year, and the day defines the exact cutoff. When this is set correctly, Xero will present reports and comparatives against the right year boundaries. When you're confident the details are correct, click Save to confirm the update. A few helpful points about what happens next. Changing the year-end updates how Xero structures your reporting periods going forward. It does not automatically post journals or alter historical transactions. If you adjusted the year-end mid-year, your comparative columns may look different because they're now aligned to the new cutoff. If anything seems unexpected, refresh your reports or rerun them for the intended date range. If you want to protect your numbers after year-end, consider using a lock date so new entries can't be posted into closed periods without approval. This is optional, but it's a strong control to keep your year-end tidy. That's it. You've set your financial year-end in Xero by navigating through accounting, opening accounting settings, selecting financial settings, choosing change, picking the correct month and date, and saving. With that done, your reporting will follow the proper fiscal calendar, helping you produce clean annual results and clear comparatives for the year ahead.